Hey guys, Marissa at kitchentablestamper.com. Today I've got this cute little You're the Best strawberry treat box for you. It's a little tote that holds a roll of Mentos. I got my Mentos and my little wooden clothespins at the Dollar Tree. You can take a look for those next time you're there. And this Mentos, the strawberry one, sometimes my Dollar Tree has them, sometimes not. Check your discount stores too. My Meijer carries them at the checkout counter. So this is our project today, and this is what it holds. I love this project and fully expect that you'll bring this one back out around Christmas time too, with your peppermint and your snowmen and your snowflakes and your Christmas designs, because the peppermint Mentos would be a fantastic gift in this box, all dressed up for the holidays. Let's start with the base of our box. For this one, we're going to use cinnamon cider cardstock. It's 7.5 by 6, and this is the template. This photo will be in the project sheet with all the measurements at kitchentablestamper.com. The link's below the video. Just click where it says project details, find the embedded video on the blog, and then click the link under the embedded video that says click here for your project sheet. Got my Simply Score tool, and I'm going to pop this in on the 7.5 inch side, 7.5 by 6. We're going to score at 1 inch, rotate to the other 7.5 inch side, and score at 1 inch. Rotate one time to the right, and we're going to score at 3/4, 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, and 5.25. Now we're going to work the scores with the bone folder, and I like to go forward and back so that they're inside out and then right side in. And any cracking or stretching of those paper fibers is going to happen inside of the box instead of outside the box. All right, so we've worked all of our score lines. Now let's trim it according to the template. We're going to take out the 2 boxes in each corner and then liberate the 3 tabs. So I'll cut off the score line and remove 2 in every corner. And then we'll take out those remaining 2 score lines with just a little bit of a bevel cut. Now we're back to the corner and we'll take out 2. And that's what you're looking for. We'll do the same on this side. Now it's your choice here. You can leave your corners square or you can round them. I'm going to round the corners. I think it gives a nice look, especially with the round berries. So I'm going to use my corner rounder and do all 4 corners. Our box has a definite inside and outside. So now you want to be careful that you got the outside of your box, and you're going to adhere your designer series paper, skip 2, designer series paper, skip 1, designer series paper, and then just glue it in between the score lines centered. The designer series paper is 7/8 by 5 3/8, and again the measurements will be on the printable project sheet with full color photos, the template photo, and all the measurements and supplies that you need to make this project. Got some tear and tape adhesive. Let me show you where we're going to add that. We're going to do to the front side, one with the designer series paper, on the top 2 tabs on each side of the box. So we got 8 little strips of tear and tape. Before we assemble, let's do a little detail stamping. I wanted something behind the tag, and so we're going to do a little spatter that kind of fills in behind the tag and ties in with our butterflies. My spatter stamp is from the Quiet Meadow stamp set. The Quiet Meadow bundle is on sale right now for an extra 10% off. So when you buy the Quiet Meadow stamp set with its coordinating dies, you save 10%. In March, you save an additional 10%. So that's a nice deal right now. There's 13 bundles on sale. It's Savings in Bloom sale. There's a link to the website in the description below. Now this is going to be the front of our box because it's going to fold this flap to the back. The back is where the seam is at. So we're going to stamp our little spatter across the tab here and get a piece of grid paper and protect my work surface. And I'm going to ink up our splatter in cinnamon cider ink and stamp. And then I'm going to rotate my stamp around and then stamp again. So it just kind of sweeps across the front there. It's super simple, but it adds such a nice little texture and kind of brings the eye into that tag. Now let's remove all of the liner from the adhesive and we'll assemble the box. Adhesive's all exposed. You're going to fold back the first tab up from the bottom and then from the front to the back, sandwiching that tab. And then you can do the same thing. Back to the front, up in the center, and then from the front to the back. Now our seams are in the back of the box. Our stamping is on the front of our box, and we can go ahead and pop our treat and our cute little wooden clip. Now, of course, you could use the little mini library clips that Stampin' Up! Has had in the past, the clever clasps. You can put 2 tabs of Velcro on this box. You could punch 2 holes and tie it with some twine and then put the tag on the twine. Use the twine to close the box. There's so many ways to close up this little box. Super cute. Let's do some stamping. We're going to use the Sweet Strawberry bundle, and it is a photopolymer set, and the Strawberry Builder Punch. Photopolymer stamp sets need a Stampin' Pierce mat to get the best impression. My ink pads are Just Jade, Bumblebee, and Melon Mambo. Now, Just Jade and Bumblebee are retiring, and the retirement list will be announced Wednesday the 23rd. I expect that, as usual, in color things will sell out rather quickly once the retirement list is announced. So if you want Bumblebee or Just Jade or Cinnamon Cider items, now's the time to take a look and get those orders in. We're gonna stamp our greeting, "You're the best," with Just Jade ink on a basic white tag. I cut this basic white tag using the pillow box dies. And the greeting, "You're the best," with its cute little whimsical font, came from Party Puffins. This is an annual catalog stamp set. We're going to make 2 berries, 2 tops, 4 flowers, and 2 leaves. I'm going to demonstrate 1 of each. When we're stamping these things, they're going to be punched out using the Strawberry Builder Punch. So let's keep our punch close by for reference so we know exactly what orientation to stamp in. Our berry is upside down and at the very bottom of the punch. So we're gonna ink up in Melon Mambo, stamp upside down at the bottom of our Flirty Flamingo scrap. Then the flower is off to the side here, so we're gonna stamp in the lower corner using Bumblebee ink on our So Saffron scrap. Then the top of the berry, we're going to approach from the right side of the punch. So we want the stem facing out from the center on one side of our strip. We're going to do a leaf on the other side of our strip. We don't stamp right next to each other so that when we're punching, we don't ruin the stamped image with the other parts of the builder punch. When I do strips, I do opposite sides of the strip, so we have a handle and lots of space. You see that the leaf stem is in towards the center of our cardstock this time in order to get easy punching. There it is. I'm going to clear away the ink pads and we'll punch our bits. Start with our strawberry, slide it in, line it up, punch it out. Because of the size of our scrap and the orientation of our stamping, there's a little Flirty Flamingo flower. Save that for another project. And then our Just Jade leaf. And the strawberry top. And then lastly, our little flower. These builder punches are hysterical. They make lots and lots of confetti. All right, there's our 4 pieces. Let's clear away the scraps. You're gonna assemble your strawberries, add a dot of liquid glue to the center leaves, and then adhere that to the top of your berry. We've got 4 flowers and 2 leaves and 2 berries. On the tag, let's tie some linen thread on the tag. I love the natural texture of this. I think our tote looks a little bit kind of baskety, like we're out picking strawberries. And then the natural twine and the wooden clothespin all come together to give us kind of a strawberry farm type feel. I really love it. We'll just thread the twine through the tag and then tie off. Big loopy bow. You can tie it to the clip if you want to. I'm just going to glue it. I'm going to use liquid glue. You could use a glue dot if you want. Just put a little liquid glue. Keep the tails and the loops and adhere the tag. Just leave it sit so that it can bond. Next we need a leaf and a flower. I'm going to put a little liquid glue on the back of each. Bring my sample in here. I'm going to do the flower almost to the bottom edge and the leaf overlapping. Got a couple of bits of dimensional here. Let's add one to the bottom of our berry. Stay on the bottom half because the berries are going to go up above the fold and they're going to just kind of be free of the box at the top half there. And another berry again on the bottom. Slide that guy underneath. Got a leaf. I'm going to put the glue on the bottom half of the leaf because the top edge of the leaf is going to go past the fold. A little more dimensional for a couple of flowers. All right, everybody's got a bit of dimensional. Everybody's sticky. Let's slide a flower in here and over the top here. And then our last one goes up on the tag. You're the best. Don't cover your greeting. Isn't that adorable? One more touch. Do you see those gorgeous brass butterflies? Let's get those and embellish. I love the brass with the in colors, the just jade, cinnamon cider, and the bumblebee looks so pretty with the pop of flirty flamingo. We're going to add 3 little butterflies, 2 on the box. So I've got 1 on the very front layer. I'm going to put it on the leaf there. And then 1 on the gusset leading up to the tab. So it's very dimensional. We've got a butterfly on each little layer. On the front, the gusset, and on the tag. What do you think, you guys? Super speedy, super sweet. I'm hoping that you'll try it again around the winter holidays and Christmas time with the peppermint Mentos. If you've got any questions about the project, the products, you can email Marisa at kitchentablestamper.com. And to shop 24/7, buzz over to marisaalvarez.stampinup.net. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.